it was like a puzzle, you know, trying to put pieces together, but he finally got it and realized that God has to be included in what he did. And he started giving glory and honor to him, not to himself. Whatever it is, we must understand that without giving God the glory and the honor, the praise that he deserves, is basically, we're nothing. In Revelation 11, so some of the words in this Hallelujah chorus comes from the Bible. A lot of it comes from the Bible. In Revelation 11 it says, then the seventh angel sounded, and there were loud voices in heaven saying, the kingdom of this world has become the kingdom of our Lord and of his Christ, and he will, or he shall, reign forever and ever. You know what I think is that God has always reigned. He has always been the ruler. Forever and ever, but forever and ever. And it's hard for us, our finite minds, to comprehend, well, what did God do before he created us? Yeah? How many of you ever thought about that? Huh? I still think about it. Well, what happened before he created the world? What was he doing way back then? See, because our finite minds only understand the finite world, and we cannot understand the infinite realm. We can attempt to. But you know what? I tell you one thing. God has revealed to every single one of us everything that we need to know. You believe that? Huh? Did God reveal to you every single thing you need to know about him that is necessary to know him? Yeah. And he wrote those down in his word so that we can read it and we can know how to live our lives to give him honor and glory and praise. It says, and the 24 elders who sit on the thrones before God fell on their faces and worshiped God, saying, we give you thanks, O Lord God, the Almighty, who are and who were, because you have taken your great power and have begun to reign. Did God start somewhere? That's what it says, right? But we forget that God has always been supreme. He was always in charge. There is none like you, right? There is none beside you. If I go into the heavens, you're there. If I go into the depths of the sea, you're there. I cannot hide, right? Remember Adam and Eve? When they sinned, what did they do? They tried to hide. How many of you ever did something wrong, you tried to hide? Or try to cover it up? Can you cover up your sin against God? No. There's no way. But we do it. Why do we do it? Because maybe we don't give honor and glory to the one that deserves. And the nations were enraged, and your wrath came. And the time came for the dead to be judged, and the time to reward your bondservants, the prophets and the saints, and those who fear your name, the small and the great, and to destroy those who destroy the earth. And the temple of God, which is in heaven, was open, and the ark of the covenant appeared in his temple, and there were flashes of lightning, and sounds, and peals of thunder, and earthquake, and great hailstorm. And now we think about the weather, right? And all of us have probably seen bad weather before. Why do we call it bad weather? Because it's destructive, right? Mm-hmm. But did God create the weather? Maybe God wants to show his mighty power. I mean, how many ever gone to the beach and tried to build a sandcastle? Huh? And the waves are, the tide is coming in and out, right? And you're trying to build that castle really strong, but here comes this wave, just wipes it away like that. Huh? How many ever seen a tornado? I mean, not on TV, but actually see with your eyes. You're looking and you see a tornado going across. I seen that one several years ago when I was living in Scottsbluff. You know, what do you want to do when you hear the tornado sirens? You're supposed to go and take cover, right? Well, here's this guy from Hawaii. I want to see this thing, man. And I went to the alley and I looked up. And this was like, wow. It was huge. And it went right behind Regional West Medical Center. In Hawaii, when I was in Hawaii in 1980, I remember the year, because that's the year my daughter was born. Hurricane Eva hit. And we stayed in the hallway. And we could hear all this corrugated roofing flying all over the place. And we were scared. The mighty power of God. The next day we went out, and you know what? There's debris all over the places, trees falling down. But you know one thing that happened that I didn't understand, but I was really impressed. And it's how the neighbors, the ones that you didn't like, the ones that you didn't really care for because they treated you bad, how everybody came together and helped each other when disaster struck. Why is it that when disaster comes, people lay aside their differences, come together in unity with one purpose, to restore? Maybe the great wonders that God creates in the storms is for us to understand that He desires for us to come together in unity. Most of you know what happened, right, this week. The House decided to move forward in the impeachment process. And how divided it was, the Democrats and the Republicans. There was a couple of Democrats actually stepped over the line and voted against the impeachment. But they're spending all this time on something. No wonder nothing gets done. Because they don't really address the problems that are going on and try to resolve the problem. Both sides. Okay? Both sides. They need to learn how to come together and work together in unity. And every time I stand to say the Pledge of Allegiance, and it says one nation under God, I said, no, I'm lying. This is not a one nation under God. Indivisible, we're divided. Liberty, well, yeah, maybe we're not at war with somebody, but where's the freedom that we have? The only freedom that can come is freedom in Christ. We have a big responsibility. And when I think about prayer, and today being the day of honoring the Christians that have paid the ultimate price to see Christ's word be further into the areas of the world that they don't know Christ. And when I think how America used to send the missionaries overseas, and now the overseas people are sending missionaries to America. Where have we gone? You know what? We refuse to give glory, honor, and praise to the one that deserves it. I bet you, I promise you, that if America would stop and give glory, honor, and praise to God, things will change. Especially the Christians of this world. The problem is the Christians are not giving glory, honor, and praise to God and trusting God for everything. And that's why this world is such a mess, is because the non-Christians don't know who the Christians are, because they don't live like Christians should. Revelation 19 says, after these things I heard something like a loud voice of a great multitude in heaven saying, Hallelujah! Salvation, glory, and power belong to our God. Because his judgments are true and righteous, for he has judged the great harlot who was corrupting the earth with her immorality, and he has avenged the blood of his bondservants on her. And the second time they said, Hallelujah! Her smoke rises up forever and ever. And the 24 elders and the 4 living creatures fell down and worshiped God who sits on the throne, saying, Amen! Hallelujah! And a voice came from the throne saying, Give praise to our God, all you his bondservants, you who fear him, the great, the small, and the great. And then I heard something like the voice of a great multitude, and like the sound of many waters, and the sound of mighty peals of thunder, saying, Hallelujah! For the Lord our God, the Almighty, reigns. You see, the message of the Bible, the whole message of the Bible centers on these 3 things. First of all, Jesus is coming, right? And through all the prophecies, Jesus is coming, Jesus is coming. Wake up. Turn from your sins, Jesus is coming. And then Jesus shows up on the scene, right? Jesus has come. Jesus has come. He is here. And he died for us. But he says, let not your hearts be troubled. Believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house there are many mansions, many dwelling places. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come back. Jesus is coming again. And receive you to myself, that where I am, you're going to go there too. Do you believe that? Do you believe that someday, whether it's if death comes first or if Jesus returns, that you will spend eternity where that's all you're going to do? All those who have given their lives to the Lord, all the Christians, are going to be up there standing and giving praise, glory, and honor to the one that deserves the glory, the honor, and the praise. And the question I have for you this morning is, are you doing that? What does it look like to give God glory, honor, and praise? Showing up in church on Sunday, singing the songs, giving your tithe, being a good Christian. And I think the key is on the most important commandment that is given to us. None of us will be able to live. But the question is, are you striving to live up to the greatest commandment that God has given to us? To love him with how much?
All.
All our
Heart.
our soul, and our strength. Are we loving our neighbors as much as we love ourselves? And I included, we'll have to say no. What are you doing to do that? You know, if you are doing that, the atmosphere should change. It wouldn't matter if there's not too many people here, or if this room is packed. If we are giving God the glory and the honor and the praise for everything that happens in our life, we should be excited. We should be praising and giving God the glory and the honor for everything that happens. We should be praising God for the trials that we go through. The aches and pains, yes, we should be giving God the glory for those things. Because it is through those trials that we experience the need that we can't make it on our own, that we do have to give God the glory, the honor, and the praise. Father in heaven, thank you so much for who you are, the one that deserves. Hallelujah. You deserve everything because of who you are. Forgive us when we've had it. In Jesus' name. Amen. The song